What's happening, my people? RJ62 back at you. Hope you're having a good mid-January 2025. I'm back at you today because I am about to smoke a bone-in pork butt. I've got about a little under 5-pound piece of pork butt here, and I'm going to do it slow and low on my Trager. What I'm gonna do tonight is I'm just gonna get it prepped. I'm gonna get it seasoned up, wrapped up, let that sit overnight in the fridge, and then tomorrow I am going to put my injection sauce together, and we'll go through that, and we'll get that injection. I'm gonna put that on right before I put that in it. I should say right before I put it on the Traeger, right? Also want to introduce my new toy my wife got me. It's a meter. I love it. Although my Traeger has a built-in app, it's not quite working. So I'm going to use the meter just to monitor the temperature on the meat. You want this to come out correctly, right? So as far as seasoning, I'm going to keep it simple like I always do. Most of the time anyway, right? Really just have two items that I'm going to put on it. First, the binder, just regular mustard, okay? I'm going to get that dabbed on here, drizzle on. Get that going so I can lift my hand. The one side here, we'll get that going. Just going to rub it in good. Give the meat some love. Get all the sides, all the nooks and crannies. Get everything going up in there. I'm just going to do this so I can rinse this off later. As you can see, I got a nice little fat head here on the top. Nice little piece of fat there, so I'm going to get that again all rubbed in good. Make sure everything feels a little bit of that. Right, down in there. You get some too. Okay. Set that off. All right, now I'm just going to go with the, have this rub, local store product. This is a Kansas City inspired seasoning rub. So I'm just going to get that going on here. Oh yeah. Make sure you get all the sides, everything there. And for this, I am just going to put this in my hand and rub it on. Yes, just make sure every little nook and cranny and piece get some love on it, because this is going to sit in overnight, and this is going to become, part of that bark on the outside. That's just going to be so tasty. So that pretty much is it for that. I am just going to just wrap it in some foil for right now, and let it sit in the fridge overnight. And so I'll get that wrapped up, but we will get back to you in the morning when we take our next step. So y'all have a good night, and we will see you then. RJ62 checking out, but I'm going to be back at you. Peace. What's happening, my people? RJ62 coming at you. Hey, it's morning time on this pork butt, which has been in the fridge all night. after I seasoned it, put the rub on it on the outside. So now I'm going to take it to the next step. Next step is putting together my marinade, in which I'm going to inject inside the pork butt. So I have 1 cup of applesauce, 1/4 cup of apple cider vinegar, 1/4 cup of water. I have 2 tablespoons of Worcestershire, or what we're gonna call W sauce, right? I have 2 tablespoons of maple syrup, 1 tablespoon of melted butter, and then 1.5 teaspoons of the rub, which I put on the pork. So we're gonna go ahead and get that mixed up, pour it in here, and then we're gonna start getting the injection done. So just hold on for a minute and we'll get back and I'll show you how I'm gonna do that. All right, peace. Hey people, RJ62 back at you. All right, so we're gonna go ahead and get this mixture happening here for the marinade again. 1 cup applesauce. We've got 1/4 cup of apple cider vinegar. We've got 1/4 cup of water. We have 2 tablespoons of W sauce. We have 2 tablespoons of maple syrup. We have 1 tablespoon melted butter. And then 1.5 tablespoon of the rub, in which I use for the overnight seasoning of the pork butt. So drop that in there. We're gonna get this mixed up. We'll get that mixed up. I'm gonna get the pork butt over here, and then we're gonna do the injection. Be right back. Peace. All right, my people, we're back with you now. We're gonna go ahead and get this this pork butt injected here. So got everything mixed in. I'm gonna draw it into my injector, and we got the bone here, so I'm gonna work my way sort of around and back up through this way. So here we go. A little bit of love on this side. Yeah, over here. Yeah. You will see the meat sort of plump up a little bit as this gets in there. And there are several needles that this injector comes with, just really depending upon what it is you're putting in there. In this case, where I have some solids like the pork rub that I put in there, I wanted to make sure I use the largest tip, the largest, I guess, hole on the injector, just to make sure that all that gets through. So I'm just gonna move this to the side a little bit, make sure I get down in there. Yeah. Everybody needs a little love, right? There we go. Turn that over, get some more in here. Backside. Oh yeah, this is gonna be lovely, ladies and gentlemen. All right, so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna get the Traeger probably around 225, maybe 250. I'm gonna get my smoker, little smoker accessory going on in there as well. You've seen me use before, but you'll see it again for those who may just be tuning in for the first time. Oh yeah, by the way, people, if y'all would subscribe, comment, like these videos, give me some comments. Let me know if there's something else you might want me to cook. My palate is open, so I am open to trying anything. So if you don't mind, subscribe, comment, like. RJ62 coming at you. So I'm just gonna put a couple more little spots in here, folks, and we'll be done with this part. I think this is nice and marinated now. Finish it off back here on the back side. And then I'm gonna get the Traeger going, and I'll meet y'all next time, grill side. All right? RJ62 coming at you. Peace. Hey, what's happening, my party people? RJ62 back at you for a quick minute here. I just wanted to pull you into another process that I use when I'm smoking at times. And basically what it is, I put a pan of water just off to the side of my meat, not under fire. But in that water is what I'm going to show you I put, right? So I'm using a old cast iron pan that I use for that purpose. And what I've done is I've cut up a quartered an orange, but I've only put half of it in there, so two of the fourths. Some apple, some Granny apples, Granny Smith apple. It looks kind of funny because I freeze it for my smoothies, and now I am taking some cloves of garlic here, giving them a good smash. I'll drop them in here as well. I probably got about 4 or 5 cloves. And then lastly, I've got some onion here that I'm going to cut real quick. And again, this is nothing fancy, so I'm just gonna cut it. I don't care if the skin's on it. That'll work. And then I'm just gonna put a little water in here. And again, this will sit off to the side. You'll see it once we get our grill side. So just wanted to bring you in on that process, and we'll see you out grill side here in a minute. Peace. Hey, what's up, my people? All right, so we are grill side now. I got the Traeger going. I got it on 225. As you can see here, I have my little smoker accessory. Basically, I just put pellets in there, light it up. It gives it a little extra smoke flavor. And also here is where I'm putting my pan with the apples, oranges, onions, and garlic in it, and a little bit of water. So I'm gonna get the butt on here now. I'm gonna start it off bare until I get the internal temp to about 160-ish, and then I'm gonna take it off, wrap it, and get it back on here. So I'm gonna put this in fat side down, by the way. Since my heat source is coming from the bottom, I want that fat to help keep the meat moist, and I want that nice bark over the top here of the meat. So let's get this moved over to the grill. There we go. That over here. And I will get my spritz together, of course. Actually, I'm going to do a baste. I'm actually going to use what's left over that I had from the injection marinade to use as a base for this. So I'll do that, maybe baste it every hour or so. But I will bring you in at some point, and we will watch this bad boy get nice and juicy, and look forward to that taste test at the end. All right, RJ62. Be back at you. Yep, one other thing I forgot to mention here. And this is the meter that I told you my wife got me for Christmas. So I'm going to go ahead and get it out, get it into the butt, if I can get it out of here. Come on now. Let's see. Something will help me out here. Oh, there we go. Let me wipe that off. And I'm going to get this, so the bone is on this side. So I'm going to get it in here. And it needs to go in to about here. So I'm going to get that in there. Good. There we go. And then I'll get my app up, and then it'll show me, you know, what the internal temp is of the meat and also what the ambient temp is inside the Traeger. So here we go, people. We will see you on the next episode of the pork butt. All right, peace. What's happening, my party people? RJ62 back at you with this smoked pork butt on the Traeger. We are about 3 hours into the cook right now. I had to run a couple errands, but I'm gonna do the first base on this. So I just want to let you see how it looks, where things are right now. As you can see, it's starting to brown up. We're starting to build that bark on it. My little seasoning tray here with the onions, apples, and oranges, and the garlic. It's giving off nice steam, nice flavor, and my smoker, of course, is working well as usual. So, just wanted to bring you in at this point. This will likely go. I'm at 135 internal degrees right now from the Traeger probe, and I'm going to just go ahead and get this basted a little bit. Give it a little love, wet it up. Yes. Again, this is the same marinade that I used to inject the pork butt initially that I'm using for the base. I just want to get the outside wet. Nice and wet. Since I got the fat side down, I'm not going to really be concerned about trying to flip it over. I just want to get this top side nice and wet. Let me get my fork here and move it around just a little bit so I can get this other side a little bit better. You know. What's up, grandson? Got my grand boys running around here. Yeah. There we go. That's gonna do it. So I'm gonna be back probably. Yeah, we're gonna run this to 160. Then we're gonna take it off. We're gonna wrap it in some butcher paper. We're gonna get it back on here. So that's the plan. So I will get back with you when I baste it again and or do the wrap. All right. We'll talk to you then. RJ62. Be back at you. Hey, what's up, my people? RJ62 back at you. Just gonna do another quick base on this, an hour from the last one. I think we're 4.5 hours in. We are at 153, so we are near 7 degrees anyway, near the pull and wrap portion of this cook. I expect this to run at least 7, maybe even 8 hours. get it smoked up nice and good like we want it. This bark is looking really nice. I can smell all of the flavors coming off of the mixture here of orange, apple, and onion and garlic. Just steaming throughout this cook, providing some moisture and a little flavor to this outside bark. The injection should take care of the inside, but we'll see when the taste test comes out what it really tastes like, because at the end of the day, nothing else matters but that. So this is where we are right now. Again, if you would subscribe, like, comment on this video. Let me know if there's something else you'd like me to cook. Let me know if you have any suggestions. I'll even take a little criticism. So have at it. And I will look forward to getting back at you on the next either baste or possibly taking it off and wrapping it up. That'll likely be what we do next. All right? RG62. Peace. Be back at you. Yo, what's up, my party people? RJ62 coming back at you. We are at the point now where we are about to wrap it. It got to 160 degrees outside on the Traeger, so this is the wrap process. It's going to show you how I do it. So it's a little warm, so bear with me. So I'm going to grab this. I got this butcher paper here. Bam. It's going to go right there. So this is what the wrap's going to look like. Follow me here. All right, so I'm going to come over. One time I have two pieces here. You can see the width of them, but I got them sort of overlapped, right? So coming over one time, just one time. Now I'm going to start to bring these sides in just a little bit, okay? Just a little bit. Bring it on over for another roll. There we go. Okay, bring them sides in, bring those sides in. Okay, bring it over for another one. There we go. Bring that side in, bring that side in. That's going to be the bottom. This is the fat top, right? So that's going to go down at the bottom anyway. So that side right there will go back down on the grill until the cook is done. So that's where we are right now. And I will get back with you grill side when I'm back out next to the Traeger. RG62, back at you. Hey, what's happening, my people? RJ62 coming back at you. All right, we are about at the end of this cook. This pork butt has been smoking at 225 for about 7 hours now. It has reached a temp of about 204, which is maybe a little bit over, but like I like it, make sure it's done. We want it to be prepared, and so that people will be happy to chomp down on it, right? So we're about to take it off, to turn the Traeger off, and put it into a cooler so it can rest. Got to rest for at least an hour. I'm probably going to let it rest for a lot longer than that. But let's go ahead and tell this Traeger to turn off. Shutdown cycle's going on now, 15 minutes. But let's get this baby out of here and into the cooler. And it's just in a simple igloo cooler. Nothing special, no ice or anything like that. So it's just going to sit in here and chill out. So I'm going to take this Traeger probe out. I want to thank my smoker and my little steam pot here with the orange apples, onions, and garlic in it for doing its thing. We're going to see what it's going to taste like at the end of the day. But we're going to get it off of here now. Drop it down in here. Top on it. and we are going to catch you on the cut and bite side, right? Because at the end of the day, that's what matters, what it tastes like. All right, we'll catch you on that side. RG62, checking out. We're coming back at you. You know that. What's up, my people? We are about to unwrap this pork butt and do a taste test. So let me let you see what it's looking like. And wrapped up, and I let it rest for at least a couple hours. Ooh-wee, look at all them juices in there. Look at it coming out like it want to do something. Ooh, falling apart. Look at this. It's falling apart. Done separated from the bone and everything. Look at that bark. Nice. Oh my goodness. That's going to be very tasty. Let me slide it off. Ooh, slide it off gently for it to fall apart. Ooh, ooh. It's falling off the bone, people. It's falling off the bone. Look at that there. Look at that there. Okay. Let's get this out the way so we can carve it up. I'm just going to sit that right over here. Yeah. Off a little bit. Okay. So here we go. And as you can see, this bone almost just wants to come right up out of here. Wow. So we're gonna go ahead and pull this piece off because it just wants to come off. Look at that. Look at that. Look at that. So I'm gonna go ahead and get a slice going right there. Right there. So I got a taste tester here off to the side. Oh, let me get the right angle on it. On the cut. Mmm. Mmm. Let me come around this side. Let me come around this side. I think I got the bone right there. So we'll come back and slice this down again. Oh my goodness. Look at that. All right, so we're just gonna slice this right here and get a taste test from my famous producer, and let you see what he thinks about it. Okay, I'm just gonna leave it there and let him come in here and see what he thinks about it. Let me rinse my hands off here a bit. Yeah, so we're gonna bring Lyra in. Lyra, come on in, man. Let's see what you think.
Cool. Let's taste it, man. Let's taste it. What'd you say it's called again?
That's a pork butt.
Okay. Let's see. Good. I need a little bit more or something though.
What's that?
I need a little bit more.
A little bit more what?
Of that on my plate.
A little bit more of that on your plate. Okay.
Good,
I feel that. What's the flavor taste like?
It tastes real tender.
Okay.
Real good.
Okay. What you tasting in there?
Seasoning. Always good seasoning.
Okay.
I'm not a chef, so I don't know all of the ingredients, but I know it tastes tender. I know it has real good seasoning. It's real flavorful. And it's real. basically eating in the mouth. I can't eat nothing in my mouth.
Right.
I ain't eat nothing in my mouth, man. Y'all know that since last episode,
Right. We know that. We know that's a problem.
Yeah, I can't eat nothing in my mouth. But yeah, all those things for sure. And another thing is, I can tell it was cooked really well. I can tell that. It wasn't took off the grill too early. It's marinated, for sure.
Nice. All right, y'all. Y'all heard it. Third party, wasn't a part of the crime, but giving y'all what's
Peace
real.
of my mind,
So it's RJ62 with the pork butt, smoked pork butt. I'm finna get down on it. And again, if y'all would, please subscribe, comment, and like, and provide me any suggestions of what y'all think you want me to do next. But RJ62 checking out. Until next time, it'll be soon.